Mitral annulus is A. Circular, B. Elliptical, C. Saddle shaped, D. None of the above. Correct answer C. Saddle shaped. Mitral annulus is not a planar structure and has three-dimensional saddle shape. The shape of mitral annulus can change with annular dilatation as occurs in left ventricular volume overload. Barlow's disease is A. Bicuspid aortic valve, B. Mitral valve prolapse, C. Coarctation of aorta, D. None of the above. Correct answer B. Mitral valve prolapse. Barlow's disease is due to an excess myxomatous tissue in the mitral leaflets with accumulation of mucopolysaccharides. The mitral leaflets are bulky and redundant, prolapsing into the left atrium during systole. Mitral valve prolapse causes varying degrees of mitral regurgitation and is associated with a non-ejection mid-systolic click. Incidence of rheumatic fever is A. Declining worldwide, B. Increasing worldwide, C. Remaining unchanged, D. None of the above. Correct answer A. Declining worldwide. The incidence of rheumatic fever is declining worldwide, more so in developed countries. The reasons suggested are improvement in socio-economic conditions, better public health care, frequent use of antibiotics, and possibly a decrease in the virulence of streptococcal strains. The incidence ranges from 5.7 cases per thousand in worst affected regions to 0.3 cases per thousand in least affected regions. Pulmonary artery systolic pressure in mild mitral stenosis is A. Less than 30 millimeters of mercury, B. 30 to 50 millimeters of mercury, C. More than 50 millimeters of mercury, D. None of the above. Correct answer A. Less than 30 millimeters of mercury. Grading of severity of mitral stenosis from pulmonary artery systolic pressure can be as follows, though the actual grading is based on mitral valve area. Mild, less than 30 millimeters of mercury, moderate, 30 to 50 millimeters of mercury, severe, more than 50 millimeters of mercury. Mean gradient across the mitral valve in severe mitral stenosis. A. More than 10 millimeters of mercury, B. Less than 5 millimeters of mercury, C. Between 5 millimeters of mercury and 10 millimeters of mercury, D. None of the above. Correct answer A. More than 10 millimeters of mercury. Mitral stenosis can be graded according to mean transmitral pressure gradient as follows. Mild, less than 5 millimeters of mercury, moderate, 5 to 10 millimeters of mercury, severe, more than 10 millimeters of mercury. Transmitral pressure gradient can be measured non-invasively by Doppler echocardiography. Invasive measurement is by cardiac catheterization. A modified Rankin score of 2 corresponds to A. No significant disability, B. Slight disability, C. Moderate disability, D. None of the above. Correct answer B. Slight disability. Modified Rankin score has been used to score the disability after cardiopulmonary resuscitation regarding the neurological outcome. It was originally proposed for the outcome of stroke management. 0 score corresponds to no symptoms, while score of 6 corresponds to death or no possibility of return of spontaneous circulation. Score 5 is a bedridden, incontinent person who needs constant nursing care. Beta adrenoceptor desensitization is mediated by A. G protein coupled receptor kinase, B. Cyclic AMP, C. Alpha adrenoceptor, D. None of the above. Correct answer A. G protein coupled receptor kinase. G protein coupled receptor kinase activation is prompted by catecholamines. GRK in turn induces phosphorylation of beta adrenoceptors, leading to beta arrestin binding and G protein uncoupling, shutting off beta adrenergic signaling. This regulation system is called beta adrenoceptor desensitization and accounts for downregulation of beta receptors with prolonged catecholaminergic stimuli as well as pharmacologically administered beta stimulants. Lorcaserin is an A. Antihypertensive drug, B. Anti-diabetic drug, C. Anti-obesity drug, D. None of the above. Correct answer C. Anti-obesity drug. Lorcaserin is indicated in those with body mass index more than 30 kg per meter squared or in those with 27 kg per meter squared and one additional risk factor like hypertension, type 2 diabetes mellitus or dyslipidemia. Which of the following is contraindicated in heart failure? A. Digoxin, B. ACE inhibitor, C. Beta blocker, D. None of the above. Correct answer D. None of the above. Although beta blockers will not be given in acute decompensated heart failure, chronic use of beta blockers in stable heart failure has been shown to increase survival. Other drugs useful in heart failure are angiotensin receptor neprilysin inhibitor ARNI, diuretics, and mineralocorticoid receptor antagonists. Patients with NYHA class 2 to 3 heart failure are more likely to die of A. Sudden cardiac death, B. Progressive pump failure, C. Non-cardiac causes, D. None of the above. Correct answer A. Sudden cardiac death. Patients with mild to moderate heart failure are more likely to die of ventricular arrhythmias rather than pump failure, while those in NYHA class 4 are more likely to die of progressive pump failure. But the mortality rate will be higher in NYHA class 4 rather than in class 2 to 3, and arrhythmic deaths do occur in class 4 heart failure as well. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for future updates and click on the bell icon for all updates. Thank you.